just got off of work, and I just finished watching Milkmaids, and here are my thoughts on it. First, before we begin, if you don't know, there was a 7-hour delay on the episode. It came out at 7:30. Don't know why, but apparently there's some streaming issues going on, like streaming rights or something. I don't know. But I think it's well worth the wait, as I've been begging, hoping for an American Horror Story season or episode that takes place in the 1700s, and Ryan Murphy and Our Lady J, who should write for the show more often, delivered. So the episode goes as this. It's 1757. Smallpox has ravaged the small community in New England. They are so desperate that Thomas Brown and Pastor Walter, the corrupt and evil Pastor Walter, came up with this horrid idea of a horrid ritual where you remove the heart of the infected and eat it, and they think it's an inoculation. They then feed it to Thomas's young boy son Edward, his adoptive mother's heart. And then we're introduced to Celeste, who is infected with cowpox. And cowpox, if you don't know, is actually a way to cure smallpox, but they didn't know it yet. They would know in another 40 years. Basically, Celeste is ostracized by the group as a witch and a prostitute. She is then taken care of by a milkmaid, Delilah, and they discovered that cowpox is the real cure for smallpox. But it's too late. Walter has already convinced the town to dig up the graves of the infected dead and eat their hearts. Delilah tries to spread the good news, but Walter basically assaults her. Walter then stabs Thomas for trying to stop from killing Celeste, who is the real mother of Edward. And Delilah rightfully kills that asshole Pastor Walter. He deserved to die. He was evil. Thomas discovers that Delilah and Celeste are lesbians together, and he kills Delilah before succumbing to his wounds. Celeste goes to her real son Edward, but before she can reveal the cure to the world, she is killed by Edward and her heart eaten. Jesus Christ, this kid needs to die. The music was amazing, by the way. It had like this choir, it was like organs, and it was so beautiful. I thought this episode was really good, and I don't care what some people in my comment section are going to say. I say, oh, it sucked. First of all, they got Seth Gable, who played Cotton Mather. He played another pastor. He played Cotton Mather in Salem, and now he's playing an evil pastor in American Horror Stories. We need more Seth Gable. Who else agrees? I think this is the first time Cody Fern... No, it's not the first time Cody Fern played a straight person. I mean, look at Valiant Thor, but he's not exactly a person now, is he? But I honestly believe that this was a good episode. I don't care what anyone else says. This was a fantastic episode and a step in the right direction. I cannot wait for next episode, which would be Bloody Mary, and I have been excited for this episode and Milkmaids. It was well worth the wait. I honestly wish Hulu don't do this again. I literally stayed up all night waiting for American Horror Stories to premiere, and they didn't. And of course, I was going to work, and the second I got to work, they put it on fucking Hulu, and it was just like, what the fuck. But anyways, this has been AHS News signing out. Don't believe the idiot pastors who say science isn't real. That's all I have to say.